Hello and welcome Mr. Nobody fans, welcome back to another video. Finally, after 12 weeks of waiting, I have my Austin Racing GP1RS Slip On exhaust, yes. And this will be going on my 2023 Superduke 1290R, that's right. So I really like the sound of this exhaust, I like the aesthetics. I kind of prefer the titanium look as opposed to that carbon dark black look. I thought I'd try something different, seeing as my Superduke is the silver and orange one, and the specs or the options for this exhaust are titanium finish, laser etched logo, or laser etched color logo, sorry, and the orange tip, as you can see. Now I've been waiting a long time for this exhaust. The original lead time was 10 weeks. And I think they probably had some backlog with production and stuff because it was old here in July. We're now in October, 9th of October to be precise. So yeah, it's the first ever slip-on I've bought for a motorcycle, so I'm kind of, I'm not really an expert on which things to look out for, but the welds look nice, I have to say. They look alright, front and back. I won't flip it, but I'm really impressed by the welds here and here also. They're really nice and tidy. There's a little bit of discoloration here and here, as you can see, but I don't think that's anything to worry about. One thing I'll say is this: I made the mistake of taking it off, and it was an absolute pain to get back on because the tolerances are so small. So I'll try and figure out the difference in diameters of those two pieces because they're seriously tight. What else to say? I guess we can probably weigh it, seeing as I have my scale set up here. My kitchen scales, they go up to 5 kilos, so they should more than handle the weight of this little slip-on. So let's see what we can do. Right, welcome back. I've managed to stick everything on, and I'm actually impressed. It's like it's well below a kilo. So 665 grams for the GP1RS slip-on plus the DB killer, which will not be making an appearance on the bike, I don't think, unless it is seriously loud. I've already got tinnitus, so I might fit it just to see what it's like. And then that little bolt there with the crush washer. So that's not bad. I mean, the original exhaust is going to be super heavy. I think it's going to be, what, like 5 kilos, something ridiculous. So it's going to be a hefty weight saving, and it's really going to improve the aesthetics of the bike. Now back down onto the cloth for some further examinations and maybe some critique. Now, if we've got to really be picky about this, considering the amount of time it took to deliver it, to be honest, I was expecting the metal to be a high polish. As you can see vertical lines running along the diameter of the can here, like this, little dark lines. So I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it'll polish out. But that's a bit annoying because I was expecting kind of like a mirror finish, to be honest. And aside from that, the only other thing I've noticed is some little specks of dust or maybe foreign object debris that's got caught in the paint. I'm going to try and get it to focus if it can, and it won't. Anyway, you'll just have to take my word for it. There are little tiny specks of dust in there, but you can't really see it. It won't focus at that distance. But otherwise, it seems like a really high quality piece of pipe. Now I paid shy of, I think it was £547 with delivery. And yeah, the lead time was 9 to 10 weeks. And yeah, it took 12 to arrive, but whatever. I wasn't in a hurry to get it. I'd have stuff to do on the bike anyway, so yeah, that is it. GP1RS. I'll be doing a sound comparison shortly, just to show you what it sounds like before and after the installation of the new slip-on. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. As for the diameter of the can itself, you can see there it is. I wish it would focus. Okay, 80.31 thereabouts. I'm struggling to hold it in place a little bit. So 80 mil for the outside diameter of the can itself. Okay, so the tapered in part is roughly 62.76. Again, I'm trying to hold it with one hand, it's not helpful. And the connector between the cat and the slip-on itself, that's 60.23. So yeah, I'll measure the length in a sec because I forgot what it was. Finally, I've taken a couple of measurements here because I'm not sure how they measure it, so I presume that they're going to measure from that weld to the tip of the can, excluding the orange tip. So that's 140 mil, almost to the dot. And then from here to that point, it looks like, what is that, 20, 21 and a bit. Can't even read that. One idiot. Anyway, it's nice and short, it's stubby, and that's what I like. I should be able to take the back wheel off without too much faffing or having to take the slip-on off now, because I'll just be able to pull it out, as opposed to having to remove the old silencer because it was really long, you know. The other reason why I bought this one over any other is because I actually really like the stock wheels on the Superduke, and I think that, you know, it's just a shame to cover it up, seeing as it's a really nice single swing arm as well, single-sided swing arm. So there you have it. There's your little datums, little bits of data in case you were interested in purchasing one of these bad boys. Now I'm gonna have to try and polish it up with some WD-40 or something, clean up those little marks there. I don't know, maybe it's a dirty polishing wheel or something that they had. I have no idea, or maybe that's just how they all come, but still, I want a higher polished finish, so I'll be working on that before installing it. Anyway, over to the sound checks.